How's it going, everyone? I just was kind of putting together my own first initial Scraptech, and I came up with an adapter approach that I wanted to share. After looking online at the different options for adapters for a Scraptech, there's some pretty expensive options out there, which, you know, custom machining takes time, takes, skill and resources and hardware. So, but I just didn't want to spend that kind of money on what would be a found parts saber, a scrap saber. So I try to come up with my own solution. So basically what you need is a TGS, blem shroud or any kind of replica, vintage replica shroud that's, it can be the nicked one or, blem one, whatever. You're going to cut it down anyway, but and also the MHS female to female, I think it's a 7-inch extension, and then whatever pommel you want. So, I went with the TGS TFU2 pommel. It matches up to the MHS. The Greeblies, I haven't glued them in here, but they're off to the side. And then the replica blade holder, this is TGS. You do Solos Hold, KR, but TGS is the cheapest. You just have to make sure that you get one that comes with the lip. Some of them, he sells them without the lip that are cheaper, or they come with the blem and they won't come with the lip. So get the one with the lip. And then this is the adapter itself. So this is what you would end up spending quite a premium on if you go with some of the other options that are out there. But this cost me about 15 bucks or something with shipping. It is a SkyWampa Bladeholder to MHS adapter and a TCSS Style 4 chassis disc. It's the one with the threads on the outside. So it threads into a female MHS thread. Basically the MHS to Bladeholder adapter from SkyWampa, I think it's like 5 or 6 or 7 bucks. And then this TCSS disc, again, it's like four to 6 bucks, something like that. This adapter in the middle is literally just a disc with the holes that line up to the blade holder and also holes that line up to MHS parts. So you take the adapter, you take 3 440 rods, thread the 440 rods into a nut, and then into the blade holder. That's important because that nut is going to serve as a spacer to slide, the other nut for the MHS rod in there as well. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. But so basically, this is the rod to hold the SkyWampa adapter to the blade holder. And then it is sandwiched and closed off by another nut. And then you have the MHS 440 rod coming into the adapter and into a nut inside here. So this nut is just sandwiching this 440 rod against the disc and the adapter. You'll have to sand, you'll see this little burn mark, you'll have to sand down these, so it's not bad, just grind them down a tiny bit to where it'll sleeve over the shroud. But then once you do that, you're good to go. And so you take this and you will take your shroud, and I've already cut this shroud down to size because I've already done this, but slide it through, and then I'm just going to use a dummy 440 screw that I have over here just to hold it in place. So there you have it, done. And now you take the MHS sleeve, slide it over, and there it is, done. And then, let me see if I can zoom in anymore. And then the Solos Hold pommel. There you have it. There is a Scraptech saber for the adapter being about, again, 15 bucks less. And then I'm going to leather wrap this, weather it, I have the, the cobalt that I'm gonna mount here to the side, and then install it. So that's about it. That's as simple as it is. Thanks a lot.